second. I have the two babies here, but I'm actually going to be doing something that I don't usually do live because it can be kind of messy, but I want to get it done. Plus I wanted to do a video that I didn't have to edit. So this is why I'm live. It is a warm day, but not warm enough for us to like have the AC on. So please excuse all the car noise in the background. Hang on a second. Okay, I have the camera kind of wonky. I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to move Bolo out. My gorgeous Scarlet. I'm going to move him out. And I'm thinking of changing Stellan, but I'm not sure yet. So we're just going to chat a little bit. I have a new body. Let's look at Stellan. He looks so cute. I have a new body that I bought from TruBorn. So this is what I did. This is what I discovered like 2 weeks ago, maybe about 2 weeks ago. I ordered a Delilah. The only thing I'm not sure of is if Delilah was, the cloth body that came with Delilah was like a custom body. But the body was like so adorable. And I swapped it, I switched it, and I put it on my Silicone Emma because I wasn't really feeling her body that much. It just felt like it was the right size for her, you know, being a newborn size. But my only concern was I wasn't feeling how broad it was across the chest. So I took my chances. I switched the body out and it looked really cute. So I'm going to show you. I had her put away because usually I put her away when she's not on display. But and her hair looks a little funny right now. I switched her into this outfit 2 weeks ago, I think it was. And let me just scoot Stellan over a little bit. And I put her in, she looks so big. I put her in the new body, but I'm going to take this outfit off. Hang on. And then I'm going to show you the new, I think I'm going to move Stellan out so that I have enough room over here. And I have to show you guys Matthias because he looks so cute. I got like a new bib and scratch mitten set, and he looks so adorable in it. Okay, so let me just take off the body that she has on her. Well, not take off the body. I want to look at it because I haven't looked at it since I dressed her the other night. Maybe a week ago, maybe 2 weeks. Okay, so I can't tell. I want to bring on the TruBorn. So what happened is my Delilah kit, which I decided not to have reborn anymore. I don't know, that happens. Like I'll be totally into a doll and I get it on pre-order and then I get the kit and I love it and I have all intentions of having it reborn and then I change my mind because, I'm waiting for other kits to come out, and I'm still waiting for like Bonnie Brown's Quinlan, which I really, really love. She's so cute. And I'm just hoping like soon we'll be able to, I'm waiting for that one. Honestly, I'll wait because I just know the thing with Bonnie Brown is that her limbs are always just amazing. They're my favorite limbs. I'm always crazy about her hands, the limbs, everything. Hi, my little world. Happy Sunday afternoon. Look at that. Look at that big old grin. So anyway, I've got so much stuff on here. Okay, so I'm going to compare the two bodies right now because I really wanted to see this one looks like it's a little smaller, but I can't be sure. I cannot be sure. So I ordered, Katie makes fun of me because I'm constantly on this like cloth body quest. I'm always looking for like the perfect cloth body. Look at her legs. Yeah, I like this one too because I'm able to fold her legs in a little bit better and everything. Hi, Elisa. Um, I'm going to show you guys a body. We're going to do a live. So it's just hang out. It's going to be a chat. It's going to be me just chatting as I change out a body. The only thing I'm regretting is that I really like the way I weighted her. The funny thing is I was trying to use the belly fat, or what do you call them? The silicone pellets, the really soft silicone pellets. I figured I'd use them in her, but once I put them in there, I kind of didn't like the way they felt. And I have her on her bottom. Usually I'll put silicone pellets within another bag, but I thought, I'm always experimenting. Should I put it in there loosely? Should I put it in a bag? Should it be an organza bag and just see how that feels? So I decided to do it loose, and then I didn't really like the crunchiness. It's still a little, I mean, for silicone, it's still a little crunchy. Hi, Sally. So what happened as I was changing her, or changing out, for the body, swapping the body, I forgot that I put the silicone pellets at the bottom. I completely forgot about it. So she has silicone pellets on her little bum right here, this little tush. So you guys look at, can you see that? You can see them. Let me zoom in. You guys see that? I kind of don't like that. I mean, I know it's covered with a diaper. No one's going to see it, but I see it and it kind of bothers me. So you can kind of see these silicone pellets just hanging out there, and I'm not really feeling them. So I got this new body hoping that it would be kind of like this one, which it might be. TruBorn sells one that's called let me zoom out. TruBorn has a body that they call 18-inch. And I suspect, because there are some dolls that are 18 to 19 inches, and sometimes the smaller body just works better for them. I've never been able to find a body that was classified as 18-inch at McPherson's. And, if I stand, if you can correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty thorough when it comes to looking for cloth bodies. So I never saw one there. Same thing with McPherson's. They have like the 17-inch body for like their preemies. And then I've seen the 19-inch bodies that they recommend for a lot of their newborn size dolls. So the body that came with Delilah, I've decided not to have Delilah reborn. And I decided to put it on my Emma. I like it so much that I'm thinking of swapping it. I just wanted to see if they're actually two different colors. I don't know if you guys can notice that. So it may not be the same body. Anyway, TruBorn has this 18-inch one, which will work just fine for Emma. But I'm going to swap out. I'm going to put this body on her. I might keep the contents the same since I kind of like the way she feels. I was just too lazy after I had put her together, and I forgot about the pellets, the silicone pellets. I was just too lazy to go in there and remove everything I had just put on top of it. But we're going to do it because we're going to swap it out. So I can tell right now, just from the naked eye. I don't know if you guys can tell. I'll zoom in. Right here. Hold on. Hi, Brown Sugar Curtis. How are you? Okay, so I'm zooming in. I suspect they're not the same body. I don't know if you guys can see the very subtle different color. And that cat hair right there. Okay, so if you guys can see, it's kind of a different color. So I'm suspecting now that in fact, I think Delilah might come with a custom body. So don't quote me on that because I'm not sure either. Okay, so we're gonna use our tools. I like using this one. I also like using a nail clipper. I don't know, there's something about the shape of the nail clipper that cuts kind of nicely, plus it's flat. This one's probably a little bit more dangerous to use because it's pointed and sharp, and so you want to be careful with the vinyl or your silicone. I forgot to grab the I think I forgot. Hold on a second. Let me see. I forgot to grab something here. Oops. My hydro flask. I need to get the my zip ties. Hang on a second. Hang on. That was the one thing I forgot to grab. So this is what happens when you try to do things live. Hang on, I gotta grab the zip ties. Well, it's Sunday, maybe it's Monday in some parts of the world, so. Yeah. Got them. I'm gonna show you guys the silicone pellets. I'm sure you guys, a lot of you have seen it. Okay. Okay, so I got the silicone pellets. I think the new body suits her skin color best. This one does, doesn't it? This one is the one I think I'm gonna put on her, and I'm liking the way this one feels. And I'm going to switch it out, but because I want to put the small body. It looks small to me, but this one looks kind of small too. They're both supposedly the same because Delilah is a small girl. I don't know. I don't know what to do. Is this? I don't think they're the same body. They have the doe suede has a little bit of a different. Sorry, baby. This is violent. Look away. Oh, this is hard to, without compromising the cloth. There we go. She had some fuzz in her. I love these McPherson silicones. They're really great. Hats off to Chrissy Carthwithen from Canada. She's pouring these dolls for McPherson. So this is a rare opportunity for you guys to see this painted kit unassembled. Look at that. Just look at that veining. This is Pearl Jongivago. She's of Happiness Nursery. This is her just amazing realistic painting and pigmentations. Very realistic. I mean, this is veining at its best. Look at that. Because sometimes, you know, I've seen painting where the veining looks a little watery, kind of like watercolors, because maybe it wasn't soaked up properly with the sponge, but this looks great. Love it. I love that hand. It's okay. So there's that. That's what I'm wondering. I don't know. It doesn't look like it to me, but I can't be sure. I was hoping, the reason I'm making this assessment that it's not is because of the subtle change. But You know what? That kind of looks alike there, doesn't it? I might be doing way more work than I need to. I really can't tell. I really can't tell. It might be. I bought Delilah from TruBorn. So if it is and the body is from TruBorn, then this is all just extra work. But we're going to do it anyway as a delight for your eyes. I'm constantly buying cable, you know, let me move her leg. We're going to do it because this one was done too well. Here we go. There we go. So let's take this leg off. Oh, and there go her, whatchamacallits. The silicone. These are messy too, and they're not, well, they're sticky like silicone's supposed to be. So I put these silicone pellets on the lower, her little bum, and let me see. They could be the same pattern but different fabric. Yeah, they could be. I don't know. I'm not, honestly do not know. This might be an exercise in futility, but I think the new bodysuits are skin color best. This is for you to feel like you have tried this one as well. This is for you to feel like you have tried this one well. I do this all the time. I'll be talking on the phone. I'll be like watching videos or watching a movie on my tablet, and I'm like over here on the weekend fidgeting with dolls, like seriously, and their bodies. That's what I'm doing. So I'm always on the quest for the perfect body. The perfect body. Jennifer's body. Oh, it got a little dark in here. Hold on, let me open this. Okay, so let me put this away because I hate when these are on the carpet. These are gonna fall out. See, I'm not really liking these. It was gonna be messy. I knew it would be messy. That was a given. That was a total given. Oh, I hate these. Well, I guess, you know, they're worse is the little balls. They roll around everywhere. I got my mango dragon fruit refresher from Starbucks. Oh my God, there's going to be quite a messy cleanup here. So let me take this leg out. This is messy. The everything is messy. There we go. There is her other beautiful leg. This is my favorite foot on this kit, is this her right leg. I just love the way Natalie Schull sculpted this foot. I like all the hyperpigmentation on the bottom of her foot. Look at that. So beautiful. Look at those toes. Ugh, these toes are so beautiful. All separate. Get your little pinky. All separated. So that's what you're looking at. Even has a little ankle bone right there. And hers right here on this side too. Beautiful. Just beautiful. My favorite foot. We didn't look at this one. This one's cute too. But I think there's something in the way the toes are curling and stuff in the other one that I just love. Gorgeous. Look at that foot. Hi, Matt Bowman. I can send all mine to Auntie Ness for new body business as well. Oh, God. Florita Robinson says, I put my silicone beads in a stocking when I put my babies together. I only put them in the cloth body. I usually do too. I'll use like a little bag I have in the past, but I was like just experimenting over here with this, putting them loose because she's silicone. So I figured there would be no reaction with silicone on silicone. But in the end, I didn't really like the way it looked bumpy on her little bum bum. So I decided I'm going to take those out. I've put them before in other dolls in a bag, and they were fine, but sometimes when I decide to change, and every so often, Katie will tell you, but she knows, like every so often I end up like doing stuff like switching again. Maybe there'll be a different type of filler, like a different type of glass bead that I want to try, or a different, you know, I'll want to try something a little bit different to see how it feels, how much I need of it, how it weighs down the baby, all that good stuff. But yeah. Hi, baby, come in. Come on. Oh my God, it's kind of hot actually. The rest of the country is probably starting to experience an actual fall, and we're still over here in the death heat. Ugh, I'm hot right now. Okay, so let's take off her head. This gorgeous face. Oh, beads, you're gonna do me dirty. These are gonna be so dirty everywhere. Okay. Let's remove off with her head. I'm trying to avoid cutting the cloth. I don't want to cut the cloth. Oh, clothy, you're just in the way. Hang on, guys. Off with her head. There we go. Look at this gorgeous girl's hair color and her beautiful rooting. She's a little hairy monkey. She's got a little fluff going here. You're not going to see them this up close ever, because the best way to show them on camera is when you have them unassembled, because you can bring them up close. You can show them at all angles, you know. That's why sometimes I do want to do this on camera, but then the editing of doing something like this, like if I was to record this video and then I have to edit it and stuff for time, with live, you know, it's easy breezy. We're all just hanging out. You can come and go as you please. And the last member on this. Okay. The only thing I really regret is using these silicone pellets loose in here, as they are going, let me clean some of these stuff up. So I hope you guys had a nice weekend. I just watched a video by Christina's Reborns. She's at the Ipswich doll show, and that one takes place in Australia. So she showed us around for like about, 16 minutes or so. You guys could check that out. Christina's Reborns. And I mean, you have to watch it. You have to like thank people when because going to a doll show and recording and editing for people to kind of experience it from home, it's a taunting task. So it's a tedious task. So, and it does take time from you, like mingling and, going around because you're recording. So, I mean, my hat's off and thank you for taking the time, to do that, for all of you guys who do those doll show videos. Katie does a lot of meetup videos, and sometimes, it's hard because I've done it too. You want to be present in the moment, you don't want to be constantly recording, but these are the things we do. We do them for the channel so that we can bring them to the subscribers and our viewers and stuff, so that they can kind of experience and maybe feel inspired to participate in these real life meetups and doll shows and stuff. So Katie does them really nice too. I think she has a whole entire playlist. So you can share your playlist here, Katie, for the doll shows. I agree, really beautiful details. Oh, thank you, Elisa. I have a question about silicone beads. Do yours get gummy? Mine are not that squishy anymore. Oh. Mine are not gummy. Like, you mean sticky gummy? Like they dissolved and stuff? I don't know, let's cut one. That was a little bit snappy, wasn't it? I don't know where that one flew. This one's a little bit hard. No, they're not squishy like a candy or anything like that, like fruit snacks. And no, they haven't gotten gummy, but I've used them only in bags on my vinyl dolls because I'm afraid of like there being a reaction. And I read all up in these forums, and they're talking about how vinyl reacts to silicone, or silicone reacts with vinyl, and I guess the silicone can break down for touching vinyl. So, I honestly don't know. No one could find any like scientific proof, a paper, a study, anything like that. But what people did go by were first-hand accounts that of people that experience their silicones breaking down with making contact with whatchamacallit. Oh my gosh. You see how different a body looks once you empty it out? I'm starting to think this was an exercise in futility here. This was futile. Oh my goodness. I think it's the same exact body now that I'm looking at it. We're going to try to pour these all through here. All the little silicone beads. You always miss the games because you're filming. Aw. I like playing the games at meetups. They're fun. When I the first meetup I went to, it was at a park. And I went with my daughter. We only stayed for a little bit because we had something else going on that day as well. So, but I did want to stop by because I really wanted to see other dolls. Because at that time, to the first meetup I went to, I only owned 2 dolls at that time. This is like before I had a channel or anything. So I only owned 2 dolls at that time, and I was following, who was I following? Okay, I actually was invited to it because one of the people that organized the meetup had a Facebook page, and they found me. I had commented in a Facebook group, a Reborn doll Facebook group, and they private messaged me and told me, hey, I live in the same town as you do. I collect dolls. My name is, Slim Shady. Just kidding. So anyway, she contacts me, and I was like, okay, that's kind of cool. And then she told me how they have meetups, and it so happened, coincidentally, In Love with Reborns lived, like, I didn't even know this, but they lived like literally 5 minutes from where I lived. And they were going to the meetup as well. So I figured it would be like a nice opportunity to, because there was some artists, because Jackie and, Stephanie were artists, and I hope that they would be able to, bring dolls so we can see more kits and more sculpts. So that was really nice. I got to see a lot of other collectors' dolls. I even got to see a Silicone for the first time. And yeah, and it was just at a park, like right up the street from my house. So it was really nice. I went to some more meetups, and I enjoyed myself. Then I started a channel. Just checking to see if I got them all. Oh, did not get them all. Okay, I'm going to compare these two. Okay. So I read that also the silicone reacts to vinyl. I read that so many times too. So, I mean, at this point, I'm just going to err on the side of caution at the side, whatever that saying is. I'm just going to be careful. Okay, so I'm going to compare these two. I'm just going to move my fluff, my cluster fill, my polyfill to this over here, over here behind me. Also want to show you guys something else really cool that I bought at the Dollar Tree. Okay. Before I do, we clean as we go. Because by the end of these live streams, my back hurts so bad. And I'm in a lot of physical pain. There's a lot of stuff going on with me medically. I never talk about it. Because I like to keep that private, but at the end of my live streams, I swear if I'm standing, which I am, I have a little chair behind me, so every once in a while I sit down, so maybe my voice sounds a little far away. It's because I'll sit down because my back hurts really bad. Oh, these are falling everywhere. Okay, let's move this. I think I got them all. I have green glass. This is originally the glass that Pearl sends her dolls in. I really love this stuff. I like it because it has movement, and I call it green glass. I don't even know what it's called. I call it green glass. I know you can't see it, but it's green. It's crushed glass. I happen to like this a lot. Because it has a lot of movement, it moves really nicely. And yeah, I just like the movement of it compared to some of the other stuff. Like, I don't particularly care for like the dusty glass, like the kind that you buy from Bountiful Baby or anywhere else, you know. I prefer the green glass. I just feel like it moves nicer. The other one I like are the little round beads, the little round glass balls. Those are cool too. But I do like the powdery stuff, the more sugary stuff, the one that's really powdery. And I know you guys, a lot of you know which ones I'm talking about. The really powdery stuff from Bountiful Baby for the limbs, for filling the limbs. I read also that silicone. Oh, I missed it. Let me see. Where was it? Oh, I put my silicone beads in a stocking. Or does she ask me? Because I thought I just read that. Am I missing a question there? I also read that also. I read that also the silicone reacts to vinyl. I didn't see the question. Maybe I'm not seeing the question. Do you mean like the glass beads? Do they react to the vinyl? Like glass? I don't think they do, but I don't know. I really don't know. Is that what the question was? She asked, I must have missed the question. I don't see it. I'm sorry, I don't see your question. But asked about silicone beads reacting to vinyl. I think they probably do. That stuff that I just took out of her, these, I will not put them loose inside my vinyl dolls. I just won't. Okay, so the green glass, love, love, love. This is what what Pearl uses, and I love it. I love the way it moves and stuff. So let me just move that aside for a second here. And it's kind of hard to tell, but I'm a fool. I think these are the exact same bodies. I think they're the exact same. There's just no real way to tell. I was going to need to take the silicone beads off anyway. I think they're the exact same body. I know it looks a little different because these are on there, but I don't want to waste these. I want to use them. Yeah. Put this. Yeah. I'm going to put this new one on my Emma though. I feel because she's silicone, I'm going to put the newer one on her. They're both new anyway, but so yeah, I got that body from TruBorn. We got it from TruBorn. So I'm going to assemble Emma off camera because it will take forever to assemble both dolls. But the next time you'll see her, she'll be fully assembled. Let me just scoot her. Let me scoot her on over, this gorgeous girl. Scoot her on over. Let's move. First, I want to make sure I picked up all the little funky bits. Okay. As many funky bits as possible. I'm going to throw this away. Clean as we go. Clean as we go. Okay. You think the booty's different? It might be. Maybe you're right. But no, I think they're kind of the same. The debate. Are these two booties the same? Are you seeing double? Is this Mel Gibson's stunt bottom? Is this Tom Cruise's stunt bottom? What else? No, these are, I think these are the same, because look at even the stitch. Let me see. Yeah, these are the same body. This right here, you see that? These booties don't need explaining. Been around the world. Your booty don't need explaining. Talk dirty to me. It looks very similar. I think they're the same. I think Mystery Salt, I think they're the same body, but here I am, and this is why I ordered it. This is precisely why I ordered it. I ordered it because after seeing the Delilah body that I put on her, I was like, oh my gosh, I love this body. So, moral of the story here. Yeah, it's a... I get my peaches down in Georgia. My weed from California. Yeah, they do look like they're different colors, but it could also be the supply of the cloth. They do, like the further away or the closer they get. Let me see. Let me try to put them as even. Yeah, this one has a more pink undertone, and this has a more beige. This one has the more beige undertone, and this one has a more pink undertone. This is why I'm going to put this one on Emma, because of the pink undertones. I think it matches her pink undertones a little bit better. And I'm just going to put this one on Valeriana. Let me bring her on over the ear. Okay. We are going to perform some live surgery. Oh God, I love this dragon fruit. Okay, let's derobe her. Oh my goodness, what did I do with my box? Hang on another second. Oh, here it is. I have some goodies to show you. So let's get through the body, because I'm actually going to put a new outfit on her. Do you guys want to see the new outfits now, or do you want to see it after I've... There's no way to fast forward this. You guys are... I'm holding you hostage here. Do you want to go out? There you go. Hey, Dad. Go. You want to go? You don't want to go out? No? Okay, well... The right body looks darker now. Okay. So the one with the zip ties is the new one that I just ordered from TruBorn. This is the one that I received with Delilah a few months ago, but they do seem to be the exact same pattern. This one has a more pink undertone. I don't know if that's coming over on the camera really well. And this one has a more beige undertone. See how they're in different positions now? Like this one used to be over here. Well, this one's more pink. This is that is the dress blue or is it green debate. Do you guys remember that from a couple years ago? Was the dress blue or was it green? And everybody saw a different color? Well, I think there's just like some, depending on, you know, the fabric and when they get it and everything. And this body's probably perfectly fine too, but I have like this, I'm not a really OCD kind of person, but when it comes to the bodies, I get really like crazy about it. I wish her legs were like that. It'd be so cute. From California. And I have some goodies too to share with you guys. Oh, maybe she does. Oh, she does have a magnet in her mouth. I completely forgot. This one doesn't go in her mouth though. She can take a pacifier that's modified, like clipped, with the V undertones, yeah. So hot. This live sounded like a good idea. I thought it was like nice and cool. I'm getting that afternoon sun now where it's like beating in. As my window faces west. Okay, so this body, I have no idea what body this is. I just have like a collection of cloth bodies. Like, it's unbelievable. If I can, if there's like a little tag, I'll usually mark which body came with. There's only one doll I've never ever adjusted. Oh, there's only one that I've never adjusted the weight, and it's Pen, my Maggie. I love the way Natalie Petrova weighted him. With her, I adjusted it because she was too heavy for me for a newborn. It was heavy for me, but she does do a beautiful job distributing the glass beads inside and everything, and her little technique that she used. She has a wonderful technique. If you ever have if you ever are lucky enough to own a doll by Natalie Petrova, you'll see what I'm talking about. I don't want to give away her trade secrets, but yeah, her style of weight distribution are just, she's got her own little trade, like her own little technique that she uses for weighing her babies, and I love it. So, sorry, babe. Okay, she's fully under, okay? She's asleep. And we're gonna remove, you know, something I like about certain bodies, like this one. This one has one of those square heads. It's like a really big one. It's usually like the standard one that the dealer will send with the doll. But this body in particular has a wide opening. The opening I'm talking about is this opening right here, the eye where the zip tie goes in. It's wide enough where where a boxy head can be hidden. I love that. I love when that opening is wide enough to hide the heads of the zip ties. This one feels nice. It's like thicker. It's thicker. I don't even know where this one comes from. I'm thinking it might be, no, I don't know where this one comes from. But something else about that, I wish I did know where this one came from, because something else I like about this one, it looks to be reinforced here at the edges. But yeah, definitely the opening here, I'll show you guys when I completely take it off. The opening is, we're going to, that little zip tie opening is pretty big. See, it completely hides the zip ties. Note to any dealers out there or any artists who create custom dolls for your kits, pay attention to these openings. It would be nice for them all to be wide enough where the zip tie heads can be hidden without having to struggle a lot to hide it. It's nice. Like I said, I don't know where this body's from, but it definitely, I appreciate the fact that the opening is wide enough to hide all of the zip tie heads. I like it. See? Look at that. They just hide all the zip tie heads. I love that. Who can relate? I agree. I love the way she weighted my Chloe. Pen is so unique and gorgeous. Oh, thank you. I know you love him. Katie, when I go to Chicago, which one should I bring? Okay. I really love how I did her weighting and stuff. So I'm going to try. I hope I like what I'm doing here. Oh my goodness. Let me move the baby out of the way. I'm going to give you guys a good look at this girl. Oh, side note here, guys. I went to the Dollar Tree. I just recently sold my other Emma, the one by Lydia Torres Exposito. My partial silicone doesn't hide zip ties well. Yeah. Sometimes I scratch my hands with those. I know, or it snags on your knits. Sometimes it'll snag on sweaters and stuff. I just like, oh, it drives me nuts. But whoever made this body, which I don't even know where it came from, has nice wide openings. But let me see. All of them. I don't think that's all of them. I know, I wish. Okay, so side note here. I went to the Dollar Tree because I just sold my other Emma. And where is that bag? I sold Paloma. And I shipped her. So I wanted to go buy some fresh like tissue paper, and I needed more cards because it'd been a while since I sold a doll. I didn't have any like thank you notes or anything like that. So I go to Dollar Tree, you know, it's a good place to go for those little things. And I went into the little hair doodle, the little hair aisle, you know, with the hair stuff. And I found this. This is a makeup brush. And it has a small head. Let me compare it to a toothbrush here, okay? Where's that other toothbrush? I must have put it somewhere else. Oh, let me grab this other toothbrush from here. Okay. So I have this one here. This is a baby. This is an Oral-B. It's a little baby toothbrush. I like it. It does have the, you know, plastic bristles. And it's one of my favorite for contouring, you know, when you're brushing, then when you wet their hair a little bit. But I found this one. I don't know if it's synthetic or not. The bristles are synthetic, but I definitely like it. This is the size comparison. It is the size of a small baby's toothbrush, of a little baby's toothbrush. You see? There you go. And I love it. I don't know if the bristles are synthetic. They might be. I mean, if you go to like Ulta or Sephora, you'll probably find a makeup brush just like this, and the bristles will probably be like real goat hair. They might be synthetic, but they're super soft. They're really soft. And I'm going to be using this one. I love it. Dollar Tree. This is from the Dollar Tree. So I'm going to be using that one. It functions the same way that a toothbrush, except this is harder. These bristles are harder and these are just softer. Anything, I will try anything for hair maintenance. I will try it all here, and I'll show it to you guys here. Look at that. And then I was showing this to Katie, and she told me that her artist, Veronica Lale, sent her one just like this, a makeup brush like this with the soft bristles, home with her, I think her Sam. So you look at that detail right there. I love that scratch on her head. Looks so realistic. So it's really soft. I'm loving it. Sally says, I wish the manufacturers would put a small tag in the body with their name and the body size. Yes, that would be a good idea, but they want to keep costs down. That probably that extra little tag ends up raising the price of their body like $3 or something. I bet you cost-wise, they'd have to raise their prices. I do try to keep track of where the bodies come from, but it's a daunting task. I actually use a brush like that on my doll's hair. There you go. So Elisa can testify. Do you love it? I'm loving it. Makeup brushes, guys. Makeup brushes. They're softer than the toothbrushes. If you can't find this one at the Dollar Tree and you want to just get spend a little bit more, then just buy the makeup brush at, Target. I'm sure they'll have it. Buy it at Walmart. Buy it at Sephora. I mean, these are high-end collectible works of art. So everything you use on them, you're going to want to be the most gentle as possible for, you want it to be as most gentle as possible on your doll's hair. So these are really soft. Elise can testify. She loves it. She's got one. Share the knowledge, girl. Share the knowledge over here. I just happened to see this and I was like, oh my goodness, I bet you it's super soft. It is. It's from the Dollar Tree. Little makeup brush. I don't even know what you use it for. Eyeshadow? Applying like concealer under your eyes? Who knows? Blending? I love it. Yeah. Hi, Bridget Brown. Thank you. 5 and Below has them too. There you go, Bridget. Bridget is letting us know 5 Below has them too. Now, this is in the United States. We have 5 Below is a store that has, I'm sorry, my back is like starting to hurt me again. I'm sitting down. We're gonna get through this though, because I need to put her together. And I want to show you guys some cute stuff. 5 Below is in the United States. The Dollar Tree is in the US, but I'm sure you guys might have your equivalents in your countries, wherever you're watching, in your neck of the woods. Okay. So soft, much better than a toothbrush. Yeah, because the toothbrush always makes me a little bit nervous because how hard the bristles are on there. Even the baby toothbrush just makes me nervous. That brush is great, is a great find. Love the size. I know, I love it too. It's great. Okay, what was I doing? So I'm going to move her over for a minute. Thurston, I never know what you want. You want in, you want out. Do you want out? You want out? Do you want to go out? Come on. Do you not want out? Okay. It's 79. I just went to check the thermostat. We're trying to lay off the AC for a little bit. Just for a little bit. I need to put these aside. Over here. I'll put it over here. Okay, this one is just, let me take this out. There's a lot. Wow. All that. And she was still pretty floppy. Let's do, I don't want to confuse the two, but I'm going to, let me move this. Just moving it over. So this is the body I just took off of her. And this is the one I want to put on her. Actually, I think that this one is a little bit wider. It's a little wider. Look, I'm putting it right in the center. You can see center, a little center. And this one's a little bit narrower, a little more narrow. But we're going to put that on her. Oh, let me look at the bottoms. Oh, I think this one, the pink, the one with the pink undertones that I just took off of her, has a little bit of a wider bottom. So I do think they might be a little bit different. Okay. Now that we did that, let's put this girl together. So I'm going to put a little bit of this at the bottom here and just start building her up. I need to sit for a second. Let me read. Oh, so the other glass beads. Love the size and the price. The price is the best thing, $1. It's the other way, isn't it? No, it's the other way. This is, yeah, this is the one I just took off of her. I could tell because it feels thicker. This one feels really thick. This one feels a little bit thinner. Oh, and let me zoom in. And it's a little bit smaller, or maybe it's not. No, it is, it is. Let me do back to back here. It's a little bit longer. Do you guys see that? Almost. It's the teensy weensy subtle ½ inch. So subtle. Okay, I'm gonna put a little bit more. This is cluster fill. I like this stuff. It's a little bit different than your traditional polyfill. The polyfill tends to be more cohesive. It comes a little bit more blanketed. And as you tear it apart, it's like tearing apart cotton candy. But this stuff is called cluster fill. I got this from Joann's. It's a craft store here in the US. They sell fabrics and crafts and polyfill, obviously. I was introduced to the cluster fill from Katie, who also learned it from Ruby Rose Susie, which is one of my local friends here. And she also reborns dolls, and she told us about this cluster fill. And ever since then, I like the cluster fill. Some of my dolls that have come from Russia as well, the artists have used cluster fill like this, and I call it cluster fill because it's literally, the bag will say cluster fill on it. It doesn't say polyfill, it says cluster fill. So it's cluster, as you can see, it's clustered, like little clusters. I don't have any polyfill to show you, but yeah. So it's a little bit different than your traditional polyfill. Bridget says, because I liked this size. This is the Delilah body. Delilah is the kit by Nikki Johnston, and I decided that I wanted to put her body on my doll because I felt like it was smaller, and I liked the way it looked. So I ended up putting it first on my silicone, and she looked really great with it. But then I decided to put it on my Valeriana because, excuse me, I have her out more. And I'm going to put the other brand new TruBorn body that I ordered in the 18-inch size on her. So it was just me being, I don't even know how to explain it. I'm just always extra about the bodies. I love, if I find a new body, I want to try different bodies. As I was saying earlier, I don't know if you were here earlier on, the Bountiful Baby one sells one that's is 19 inches. It's a little bit bigger. In fact, this might be the Bountiful Baby one. I think this might be it. So it's a little teensy bit, teensy bit bigger. But after I got Delilah and I really liked her body on my girl, I decided to order another body from Bountiful Baby, which is this one. So I think, not Bountiful Baby, TruBorn. I ordered it from TruBorn, and I'm going to put that one on her. So that's just really the only reason. I always like fidgeting around and like tinkering around here with my dolls on the weekend. It's not always changing their bodies though, but when I found a new, so if you have like an 18 or 19 inch doll that, supposed to be 18 or 19 inches when you finish her, I highly recommend TruBorn for their body, for their 18-inch body. I just think it's nice. I think it's cute. My back already hurts watching you fiddle with the bodies. I always dread redoing the weight. My back always hurts afterwards. I know I'm sweating it right now. Plus it's kind of hot, but that's okay. Because we have to do this. We gotta. Oh shoot, I was gonna put this in first. Hold on. Talking and doing this at the same time. I'm putting in my pre-filled green glass, which I love. Oh no, I'm lying. These are my beads. Look at me. What is wrong with me? I don't even know what I'm doing. I want to put my green glass, I think. Let me see. Let me compare. They're kind of the same. Still kind of like the movement of this one better. I think there's more in this one. Sorry, excuse me while I deliberate right here. They have about the same. Actually, this one might be heavier. I want to give her that fluid feel. I like them floppy. I like it when she's floppy. Floppy is good. And we're just gonna fill her with my cluster fill here. My little burrito. Which one is the right stocking? Oh, I don't know which one. I just put the green glass in her. Let me zoom out. I don't know why I left it like that. I just put the green glass in her. I liked the flute. It was less, and I kind of, I have her limbs pretty heavy, so I want to feel her a little bit lighter. Now I found that I'm not going to mess with how much polyfill, because I did have, like, I feel the perfect amount of polyfill in this one. So I'm going to try not to mess too much with what I already had in the other body. Okay. Zip ties. If you're new to the hobby, there are a few things that you should have on hand at all times. Even if it's your first doll, prepare for that. You can get a doll, you can open her up and the head will fall off or the arm will fall off. You want to have some zip ties with you. Have those zip ties. Be prepared. Any good collector will always find themselves prepared for all eventualities. I have really, really long zip ties. I don't even know what size they are. I buy mine. I used to buy them at Bountiful Baby and stuff, but their shipping got too expensive for me. So I'm buying them from eBay now. I buy the ultra thin zip ties. That's what I get. Ultra thin zip ties. I'm sorry. These are vinyl. This is, let me compare them. Hang on. Let me find the arm that matches. Okay, so this one's vinyl and this one's silicone. They're the same sculpt. This kit, this doll, this sculpt, the Emma sculpt by Natalie Schull, was sold out long time ago when she came out, like in 2015, somewhere around then. There was only 200 of her in vinyl. And last year, McPherson's, in partnership with Natalie Schull, with Natalie Schull's permission, and in partnership with Chris Carthwithan of Canada, who's known for her silicone dolls and silicone painting, known for her silicone painting and pouring. She, is working for McPherson's pouring these partial silicone. So here's the difference. You're going to see the silicone hand here. You see the fingers. You can bend the fingers. Okay. I mean, I wouldn't be pulling on them. You want to respect the silicone. She's squishy. Let me show you. Okay. Squishy. And this is vinyl. The vinyl does not, I cannot bend these fingers back the way I bend. Like this one, no problem. I wouldn't even dare, because I wouldn't want to snap this vinyl. It's hard. This vinyl's hard, but this, let me wiggle them. I don't know if you could see that she's more gelatin. See how her pinky can bend over like that? I cannot, I wouldn't dare do that, bend over that. That pinky won't bend. So I hope you guys can see that. You have these very soft, and these are hard. Vinyl is hard, silicone is soft. Also, I got the squishy test here. She's EcoFlex 20, and she's just vinyl, nice and hard. This is a solid through and through silicone. It's solid, which means this has a hole. You see how the hole plugged in right there? Inside the hole, I'll put the dusty glass to weight her limbs. Silicone, though, they feel the same, but silicone is solid. It doesn't need to be weighted. It already is weighted because it is solid through and through. So there's a little bit of the difference. Oh, it says right there, this is 2 ounces. Isn't that funny? 2 ounces. So this is 2 ounces. Huh, this feels like 2 ounces then. Who knows? She's filled with glass beads, like powdery glass beads. Wiggle, 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 little hand. Which do I like better? Where do you buy the green glass? I honestly don't know. I got it from the artist. The artist usually sent it. Always, there's an artist in Australia that sends it to me that way when she makes her dolls. So I don't know, but I'll come back with that information at another time. I really don't know where it comes from. So there you go. This one bends. This one doesn't budge. Which do I like better? God, that is such a hard question to answer. I mean, seriously. Look, I love, there's something about, hold on, let me see. Okay. There's something about vinyl, you know, the painting on vinyl, like the details that just sometimes I don't think everyone is skilled enough to capture onto silicone. But, so that's where I kind of was always like, you know, I really like my vinyl still. I really like my vinyl because of the details and stuff. But if you get a really good artist to paint your silicone, you'll like it. Plus, I like the way that, God, that is like, I don't even know how to answer that. I really love the way silicone feels. I love the way it feels. If you like cuddling, silicone's nice. It just feels nice. The way they feel in their clothes, the way they feel when you put socks on them, they just feel really nice. I think they both have their pros and cons. I don't know if I can flat out say I like one more than the other, because maybe there are some people out there that can say that, but I think the kind of collector I am, I love them both. I've been liking my silicones a lot, but I always go back to the vinyls, so I haven't like written off one medium or the other. Like I haven't written off vinyl because I'm really loving and enjoying my silicones. Okay, I think that's the way. It can take me 2 hours to do this, really, because I'm talking and talking, and sometimes I'm watching a movie, and I won't keep you guys that long, though. That's why I decided just to switch all the contents over without, you know, trying to reweigh anything and do anything funky. It's faster that way. Okay. Let me grab the limbs. I always start with the legs first. I don't do it too tight, because if you do it too tight right off the bat, you're not going to be able to reverse the tightness. So you want to slowly, gradually test the twisting. And I usually do that at the end. So when right before I clip the excess zip tie off. Caitlin Klein says, did we go for the peach undertones or the one she was in? No, I went for, the one that oh my God, so confusing, right? Because I was showing you guys 3 bodies. This is Delilah's body. This is the beigeier one, the one that was with the more beige undertones. Because this one had more pink undertones. Do you guys see that? This one is the brand new one. This comes from TruBorn. I ordered it from TruBorn because I really like Delilah's body that came from TruBorn, that I bought from TruBorn. So I figured they had an 18-inch body that I liked, or they have 18-inch bodies there. So I went and I ordered one extra because I'm going to put this on my silicone. I had put this one on, Delilah's body, on my silicone like 2 weeks ago, and I loved it so much that I said, you know what, I'm going to order another one, and I'm going to put this one on Valeriana, which is my vinyl Emma, and I'm going to put the new TruBorn body on my silicone Emma. Sorry, I know it's it's confusing because I was showing 3 bodies here. So I went with, she is wearing, this is Delilah's body. And I say that because this is the body that came with my Delilah kit from TruBorn, that's where I ordered her from. Oh, it's too loose. You want a little bit tight so limbs don't fall off as you're putting things together. So do I, Bridget. I do too. I like the Delilah body color better. Me too. I like the beige undertone as opposed to the pink. Can you buy green glass beads in bulk at local metal finishing shops? Just be careful. Oh, you can buy. That's where Katie's letting you guys know. Just be careful to get non-abrasive medium. They use glass beads for polishing and cleaning off metals. Okay, so there you go. Thank you so much for that information, Katie. You guys can get that from local metal finishing shops. Okay, let's put her arms back on. McPherson's has a lot of kits available. Let me tighten this up. They have a lot of kits silicone kits. They're a good, affordable alternative, a good, authentic, affordable, because there are counterfeit silicones out there. But you want to go to a dealer like McPherson's. TruBorn has partial or, cloth body silicone options as well. So go to your dealers and see what partial or, cloth body silicones they have available. They range anywhere between $500 to $850 for the kit, not painted. Then you find an artist and the artist will paint it for you. Unless you're the artist and then you paint it for yourself. But yeah, I really love the, I'm really loving, gosh, glass beads here. I'm really loving the, all the options and selections that we have when it comes to this hobby. I'm loving it. Let me see, yeah. So I tend to leave her, this is a tip here. Decide how floppy you want them. I like them pretty floppy. I don't like them too structured or hard or anything like that. The reason for this is because I use cloth diapers, exclusively using cloth diapers. The cloth diapers, because of its thickness and its structure, will hold them up and make them a little bit less floppy. So if you make them, I'm not talking like, paper thin floppy or anything like that. I'm talking like kind of like this. It's trial and error. I already had her pre-weighted because I like the way I weighted her in the other body, so I just transferred everything in here, basically is what I did here. So a little bit of a cheat here. But you're gonna want to, if you're using cloth diapers, you're gonna want to weight them a little bit floppier, because the cloth diaper, when you put it on them, will add a little bit of structure to them. So here is my gorgeous Valeriana, my Emma. We are going to put the head on. I thought I had, oh, I need one more zip tie. Forgot about the head. I like these ones. I ordered them from eBay. They're called ultra thin. I don't know how many inches. It's pretty long. And the head is really small. So I don't want to get her hair caught on there. Just again, don't do it too tight initially. So she's kind of floppy, guys. See, look at, she's pretty floppy. But don't worry about that too much. I mean, you want to have enough fluffiness in there, but God, it's a really hard thing to convey over camera. But just remember that the diaper is going to add some structure. So now you want to test the limbs. Now this is pretty loose, okay? So I'm just going to tighten this just a little bit more, little by little. What you don't want to do is zip it tight really quickly, and then you're going to end up with a really tight leg, and then you won't be able to move it. You still want the legs to twist. And then I also look like this to see if it's coming out, and it's not. It's fine. So I think I like that one. This one's really loose, so we're going to tighten this one a little bit more. Okay, that's good. So I'm going to snap these two off because I like the way they are right now. Looks like I'm going to be able to cover. Yep, I'll fuss with that in a little bit. Is this one still a little loose? No, that one's fine. Maybe just a little bit. I like that. There we go. You don't need any fancy tools. You can use a nail clipper. I just like my wire cutter. I swiped these from my dad. Swipe or no swiping. I can't, it's a little sharp right there. I like to make sure I get all the little sharp bits. There we go. Okay. Okay, time for the arms. Oops, I almost did that one a little bit too tight. Let's clip it right here. I'll fuss with covering that up in a little bit. Let's do the other arm. tighten this up a little bit. Just a little bit right there. I like that. Do I like it? Yes, I do. Just a little bit. Ooh. There we go. Oh. Hi, Catherine. Let me stop here. I'm missing. So she's turning. So the turning of the limbs all depends on how tight the zip ties are. Yes. Yes. You don't want to make them too tight. You can also purchase rings for the head and limbs to ease up the movement. There are rings. I never buy rings, but yes, you can purchase rings. Okay, that's because my 3-month Joseph limbs are not moving, so I think I made him too tight. Oh yeah, try to readjust the zip ties. Or like Katie says, if you want to purchase the, what do you call those? What'd you call this? The rings. I always get those 14-inch zip ties too. Me too. I like them. They're cheaper too if you order them on eBay. I would just loosen up the zip ties. Well, you'll have to change them. Yeah, you have to change them because once you cut the excess, you can no longer, well, once you've pulled it through, you can't make it loose. You can't go back. So it's a one way. Once you tighten it, you can never return. You can never go back on the tightness. So you would have to completely change the zip tie out. Just have a nice, good supply on hand. Caitlin was excited to see him put together. I always turn her head because I don't want to cut her hair by accident. And this one just needs, I'm doing this very slowly. Okay, her head is good. I'm going to do just teensy. Just testing it. I'm going to turn her head. I don't want to cut any of her hair by accident. Make sure you're not cutting the cloth. Okay, so here she is, nice and floppy. So, oops. What did I do with the plastic under your head? Just misplacing stuff. I don't know what I did. Okay, so let's get her dressed. I'm going to show you guys. Oops, I might have done her head too tight. Oh, no, I didn't. There we go. I'm going to put a diaper on her. I got to hide these ones, at least attempt to. Sometimes they're hard to pull over. Maybe if you have tweezers, I need tweezers and I don't have any here, so I'll do this later to like pull on the fabric to go over the head of the zip ties. So this is Delilah's body on Emma by Natalie Schull. Emma, I believe, was, said that it was going to be 19 inches. Delilah's supposed to be 18 inches, but I'm definitely liking this body. And I'm just going to scoot her over a little bit. I want to show you my little haul. But I'm feeling like, what the heck did I do with, okay, I don't know what I did. I'm missing some stuff here. What did I do with the plastic? Where did I put it? Okay, this is so annoying, but, okay, I don't know what I did with it. I'm just gonna scoot her over. So I have a little haul to show you guys. So if you'll hang out with me for just a little bit longer, if you want to, or come back and watch this later if you want to. If you want to. Viewer's choice. Bridget Brown says, what was the site you can buy the bodies from? TruBorns. Katie, if you can grab a link to TruBorns. They're a dealer. They used to be here local to me out of Murrieta, California. Bobby Barfoot is the owner of TruBorns, and it's a dealer site, TruBorns. Is it TruBorns.com? I think it might just be as simple as that. And they have the 8. Now, I highly recommend it. Okay, just remember, I don't think this body is going to look good on a 20-inch baby. Hi, Kim D. How are you? Oh, or McPherson's. You can buy body at McPherson's, but I didn't get this one that I just put on Emma. I got it at, if you want the body that was kind of small like this for your 18-inch up to 19-inch baby, I highly recommend the body from TruBorns. This body was Delilah's body. So, yeah, I think this one's really cute. TruBorns, I think now is out of North Carolina because she moved. But the delivery is always quick. So check out Bobby Barfoot's TruBorns for fabulous 18-inch bodies. So you'll like it. I like it. That's the body I'm going to put on my. Thank you so much. That's Bountiful Babies. Now, Bountiful Babies, I've never seen an 18-inch body there. I've seen 19-inch, 20-inch, or what have you, but I've never seen an 18-inch body. Thank you so much, Katie. There are the links. Yes, Catherine. They all sell bodies. McPherson's, they're out of Canada. TruBorns and Bountiful Baby are in the US. Irresistibles, I'm not sure where they're at. But let me bring this over here. Hold on. Thank you so much. Thank you guys to my moderator over here. My Little World. If you're not already subscribed to her, you can subscribe to Katie at My Little World. Okay, so I ordered, one of the things that I ordered, I'm going to bring Tice on really quick. I am going to change, this is so cute. I probably won't put the hat on because I never want to cover their hair with anything, but there we go. Oh my goodness, so sorry about the the noise out there. Hi Jody, thank you so much. Thank you. Catherine says BB has 15 to 17 and then 19, but yes, no 18. Exactly. Thank you so much, Catherine. Thank you. Yeah, they don't have, that's why I was on this quest to find the 18-inch body. So I ordered some knits. These are handmade. And I got these shipped from the UK. I don't know what brand this is. Hang on. Okay, I got this little mouse. Is she so cute? Look at her little tutu. She has a tutu. Is that cute? I don't know where this is from. Excuse me. I don't know where it's from. Oh, it's from the UK, Madeline. So I got this adorable little mousie with her blankie. This is an adorable lovey for my girl. And this little knit set. I have someone who shops for me in the UK, and she's just wonderful. I pay her extra to be my shopper, so she always gets paid extra. But there are sometimes some things I just can't live without from the UK, so I'm there, and I pay extra for her service to shop for me. Aren't these adorable? Oh my goodness. I don't know if I'll use the hat though. I'm like so hat weary. I also ordered these adorable socks because I felt like I needed more of them. I think these are nutmeg, but I'm pretty sure, I'm not sure exactly, but I think H&M might have some similar. So if you're in the US and you don't have someone shopping for you in the UK, I think H&M has them. Try it out there. Very similar to these. Next might also have them, and they also ship to the US. But I figured since I was ordering, sorry, I'm having like a severe like back pain right now. I figured, sorry, I figured since I was ordering, I've decided to pick up the socks that they had available too. They're really cute. I love the way socks look on her. I love the way socks look on my silicone. They're just adorable. And they have these little cute character, little animal faces on them, like cat. Right? So adorable. Now, we'll go on with the girl theme, and then I'll move on to the boy stuff. She sent me, she like threw in some little booties. I think I'll use these for Christmas. Look at how cute. Then I have this little set right here. It is a knit romper with a bodysuit with that round collar in a point, I always forget what this is called. Pointel fabric, knit, pointel knit. Can you guys see that? There you go. They're hearts. This one came with, I don't remember which one it came with, if it came with the white knit, the white tights, or the dark pink tights. But I think it came with the white tights, to be honest with you. Let me see, guys. Elisa says, yes, I have seen similar socks at H&M here in Norway. I hope your pain get better. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'm sitting down a little bit here, so sorry. I do try. I know I love doing lives because of the fact that I don't have to fuss with editing a video, but they do require me to be standing for a long time. But I hate editing, so that's my crux to bear here. That's a first world problem, to be honest with you. Right? I'm whining about. Okay, so this one's adorable. This is a Peter Rabbit by Nutmeg. I'm just going to scoot this one out so that we can take a good look here. And these. So this one is Peter Rabbit. Long sleeve and newborn size. Do you guys want to see that one on her? I think it's adorable. My only thing is that I think these tights are just gigantic. Look at how big they're huge. I don't get it. Why do they send such huge tights? Bridget Brown says she loves this outfit. Maribet Forever says, I love the romper. Do you like this one? I know, it's so cute, isn't it? I thought it was over Peter Rabbit, but then when I saw this one, I'm like, I'm not over Peter Rabbit yet. Why? I'm weak. I'm weak to it. I'm thinking of putting this one on her. If you guys would love to see her in this, just let me know. I'm thinking of putting this on her now with her new bod. She went down to TJ and got a lipo. She got a whole body sculpting and some booty implants. Not TJ, where'd she go? Yeah, she went somewhere south of the border. That's where they're all going. Okay, so that's the Peter Rabbit outfit, and I'm not done. There's more where this came from. So I really got a huge order from her this time. I'm a little bit worried about these, but we'll find out together how they look. We'll see together. I'll put this one, keep it close. Okay, so I think that was it for the girl stuff. I don't order often for my newborn girls, or at this point the only newborn girl I have is Valeriana. I mostly order for my boys. So I was like trying not to order anything for them, but I couldn't resist. So I went ahead and did it anyway. So my boys tend to wear up to 1 month. So I got these trousers. These are up to 1 month. And I'll put these on, I think I'll put these on Stellan and Matthias on another occasion. So this one came in a set of 2. It's adorable. We got the navy blue, and it has the little teddy bear right there. Isn't that just adorable? Look at that. This is up to 1 month. Up to 1 month is up to 10 pounds. It's a little bit of a looser fit on my boys, but they wear it well. Then we have the light or the pale blue, also with the little bear right there. It's just adorable. So I have these joggers or harem style pants, and I had to get this. I just had to get this. It is so cute. I have so many sweaters and not enough sweater weather. If you live in Southern California or you live in a warm climate, you probably can relate. I love me some sweater weather, but I don't ever have enough sweater weather, but we're gonna try. We may even pretend for everybody that I'm having sweater weather. It is so hot outside. I'm hot here. My back hurts. It's hot. My neck, my back, my neck and my back. But I'm gonna do it anyway. Look how cute this looks. I think I'll put this on Matthias. So right here, I mean, how could I not? How could I not? Look at that cute bear. It's a little crochet or stitched bear on the chest. Pale blue, white, and a pale blue. Some stripes there at the bottom. Super adorable. You got 2 little buttons right here. So I can't wait to put this one on one of the boys. Most likely it'll be Stellan or Matthias. And I have one more to show you. Hold on. It's just that I couldn't wait to put it on one of them, that I just had to go ahead and put it on. Okay. So here is Tice. This is my full body silicone. And ooh, that light is starting to come in. So here's Tice. And I got this in newborn size. It's Tiny Tatty Teddy. I thought I was over this little character too, but I'm not. Look how cute that is. I had to put this on him. I was like, I'm putting it on him. I'm not waiting. And my friend also knitted these little yellow socks for him because I thought it looked really cute with this set right here. So what is Tice wearing? That's what Tice is wearing. Let me read this. I see Bridget saying it's always hot. Okay, so Maribet says, yes, I love Peter Rabbit. Kim DC, so beautiful, the theme, yes. My Little World says, how adorable. Let me scroll up. If you can cut the top of, if you sew, you can cut the top off and make them knee-high stuff. Oh, yeah, that's a good idea. We're going to see the fit. I'm going to try it on with you guys here, and that'll probably be the last thing I do. But today, in our live, but I'm going to try it on. So we're going to find out together how big those tights are. I might have another pair of tights, similar color, but smaller. But we're going to find out together. Maribet says, everything is so adorable. Thank you. Isn't it cute? Bridget says that is so cute. Bridget says, I live in Florida. We never have winter. There you go. I always joke around here. We have maybe a tops like 3 weeks of winter, and maybe like it'll be like a week of really cold, and then it'll warm up in the 70s again. This is our winter. This is why I love California winters, because I love me some 70-degree weather. Sometimes we'll get like 50 degrees and we're like, ooh, it's freezing. I mean, California, though, we have the mountains. So if we want snow, we just go to Big Bear. Okay, we go up to the mountains. But we have the beach. We can go to the beach all year round. And it's just really warm. But I love California winters because sometimes it drops down to the 50s and I'm loving it. And I break out my sweater weather clothes. But yeah. And Katie says she needs to move. I know, you do. You need to come to California. Bridget Brown says she will trade us. Yeah, you have that you have that humidity. So we have dry heat. You've got that suffocating moisture. I totally get it. Kim D says, oops, nice to stop in, honey, to finish something up before bedtime. Take care, everyone. Love those outfits. Love the sweater. Good night. Good night, Kim. Thanks for stopping by. Oh, Maribet, you love Tatty Teddy. Isn't it cute? This one's cute. I love it. I like that it had yellow. I love that yellow. Little rain clouds right there. So I got my little yellow socks made. My Little World says, thank you, Kim D. Have a wonderful evening. My Little World says, Bridget, you want to trade? I will gladly trade Chicago for Florida. Catherine Klein says, oh, I have cold weather. I live in Minnesota. Oh, yeah, you have it. You have it. I've seen it. I always see it in movies. I like Fargo. Yeah, the movie, you know Fargo's and takes place, the city it takes place in, I don't know what city, but the state is Minnesota. But and when I watch it, like I get in such a mood of like cold weather mood, because they tend to feature a lot of things, like the movie and the TV show. The movie, remember, was like the setting was winter, like dead winter. So I don't know that I can manage that extreme weather. I'm so used to walking around in flip-flops all year round. And winters, I break out my Uggs. And Uggs, I don't think are really for, they're not for like extreme cold, wet weather. They're for like dry, cold weather. So, because you can really ruin those. But not for Chicago. She's like, no, you can keep Chicago. Melissa's Reborn's Miracle Nursery says, I love, love, love California. Been there many times. I live in Canada. So right on, go. Canada's in the house. I live in Canada as far as you can imagine. I love your warmer weather. I can imagine. Oh boy. Donna Butler. Hey, Donna. I know, Donna. I don't know. I was so nervous last night. I'm sorry, Donna. Well, let me just, since I'm talking to you here, I checked the tracking. I was trying to check the tracking, but I got UPS. They said that the UPS site was down, and I started getting worried. I'm like, I can't even check the tracking. And then they said that their site would be back up again sometime like 8 o'clock this morning. So I went on and I checked, and I saw that it hadn't reached you, and I was like, should I message her? I was like, well, I think you would message me if you got her. So yeah, I was like getting worried, but I don't know if there's any, like, it said that it was delayed. I don't know why. It was shipped. Well, that's the UPS for you, USPS for you. It was shipped priority. So yeah, I don't know. But I was really hoping you were going to get it this weekend too. What's such a shame, but let me know as soon as you do get her. Yeah, I can't wait. You're going to love her. She's so cute. You're sitting here looking at all her stuff, all the talk. I hope you like the way she's weighted. It's my special weighting. I mean, I know weighting is like a personal thing, but I hope you do. I hope you like the weighting. the way she's weighted. I make them kind of floppier because I use the cloth diapers, but I let you know about the cloth diapers. So it's this one that I'll show you right now in a minute. Let me move Tice over. And I'm going to bring Valeriana back in. Yes, I can't wait. I cannot wait. So it's exciting. Oops, what was that? Little piece of plastic. So this one right here is my favorite one at the moment. It sometimes also depends what outfits you're going to put on your dolls, but this is kind of my favorite. So Donna, this is the one that I recommended to you, which I feel fits best with the way I weighted her body. But like I said, it's a personal choice. So I hope you do like the way I weighted her. Elisa says, where I live, we are lucky if we have few warm weeks during the year. Vespi in Norway. I want to go to Norway. You're always showing these beautiful pictures, and I love it. I mean, duh. Look at me, Reborn Hygge. I'm such a Nordic file. I'm a Nordic file over here, so I love all Nordic things. Culture. I know you guys have each your own individual ways of doing it. Norway versus Sweden versus Denmark versus Finland, you know. But I just love it. And I love the beautiful pictures that you share of your home country too. Catherine says winter only lasts for almost 3 to 4 weeks, 3 to 4 months. Ooh, an intense winter. That's how I feel about summer here. It goes full on from, I think, June until sometime in October. It's just warm. Wabasha, Minnesota. I live a half hour away. Oh, wow. From Canada. This time last year, we were buried under 5 feet of snow. Oh, already by September? That's nuts. Oh, I hope so. I hope so. I hope she's waited nicely for you. Huge congratulations on your new little one, Donna. Yes, congratulations. I'm so excited. I'm excited for you because she's such a beauty. You're still looking? Are you looking for a newborn? Let's put her outfit on, guys. Let me check something else here. I'm gonna show you guys something. I might put these on her, these ones. Now the pink is a little bit different, but these tights are smaller. But we're gonna find out. We'll find out. Let's put, these look so huge though. Okay, these look huge. Let's see. Well, they might work. Okay, okay. Not too bad. They're not as huge mungo. Well, see, look at all the excess right there. But I might be able to cleverly hide that under the outfit, under the romper. The feet always are going to look a little bit wonky in tights because of, you know, they're dolls. So her feet are in like a fixed position. So nothing I can do about that. We're just going to cut the tags off. I am having a clothing sale. I know I keep saying this, but I have to have one. I have things happening here. I can't share it yet. But I have stuff happening here. I'm going to be getting, I'm not going to say the artist yet, but I'm going to be getting a doll from a dream, one of my dream artists. Which I never, ever thought would be able to get. That's all I'm saying. I never thought I would be able to get, like, I felt like this artist was like unattainable to me. So those are some things that are going to be happening here, which I'm really excited about. Oh my goodness, it's going to look so cute. Let me do this. Let me do that. There we go. Elisa says, one day, I hope you'll come and visit me. You know I'll take you up on that offer. You know I will. Me too. I hope I do. I'll bring my dolls so we can get on Morton's nerves with our dolls. Be like, it's doll time. Huge congrats. Okay, let me see. Bridget, still looking for the perfect newborn. Let us know when I will let you know. I will advertise it here on my community wall. I may even announce it like in a very, very short clip or in my story here on YouTube. But I have to do it. I have to do it. Because I just have too much stuff, and I can't justify buying more things with not letting go of other things. It truly is a taunting task to have a sell. And my store right now is private. I always make it public when I have sells, but right now it's private. But you can request to follow me. It is Ines Baby Clothes for You, with the number 4, not the FOR. It's number 4, Ines Baby Clothes for You. So you can find it there. It's private, but you can request to follow me. I will organize this because I have to do it. I even have the stuff set aside. It's just I have to separate the clothes. I have to take pictures of everything, and I like to take detailed pictures. And then I have my mailers. I have everything ready, so I don't have any excuses now. Just need to take the pictures. I am working a lot, so I do have to fit it into my schedule. And I like to get everybody's things out to them in a timely manner, because nobody likes to wait for their stuff, you know. But I like to get it to them as soon as I can. So I always try to plan it on a week or something that I know I don't have a lot of like stuff with my kids or stuff at work. So thank you, Katie. There is the link to my Instagram store. Melissa says, I'm waiting on my first full body silicone. Little hold on, let me see. I don't know how to say that. Hadassah by Lorraine Yofi. I don't know that I know the way that one looks. Oh, I love Lorraine Yofi. I love Yofi. Lorraine's dolls. I love her mother, Alexandra de Zuniga. Right now, I can't afford her. I cannot afford her silicones, but oh my goodness, they're beautiful. Congratulations. I hope that you'll share it with us somewhere. Oh, that's exciting. Oh, she's going to be there any day now. That's exciting. Bridget says, any suggestions on where to find a baby? Yes. There is a reborns.com is the only place I really recommend, is just reborns.com. Because of the fact that you can find a range of artists with a range of prices. And I don't know exactly what your budget is, but you'll find a range of artists and a range of prices there. So that's my recommendation. I always get dolls done by custom. So that's where that's the way I do it. But if you're looking for something and you're still filling out the hobby and you're still trying to navigate your way through artist work and stuff. Now, the other thing about reborns.com is the fact that you won't just find artists selling babies there, you will also find collectors. You're not gonna, I don't really think there's room for being scammed on there, because it is run by professionally only for reborn dolls, and the people who run that site take care of it really well, to not let any fake, people that are selling fakes, dolls that are not authentic, and so they really take care of that. I'm not a huge fan of buying from eBay anymore. I'm just not, unfortunately. I feel like Reborn has partnered too much with the counterfeit sites and the Chinese counterfeits, that I don't think that the community should share their profits with someone that would allow the sale of counterfeits. That's just my opinion. Yeah, Bridget says she got scammed, you see, and I just feel like you are upping your chances of getting scammed on eBay than, by shopping on eBay. So it's just, you got to be careful. Reborns.com, check it out. Check it out. Lots of dolls. And like I said, there's also collectors selling from their personal collection there. I'm wondering if I maybe should have gotten up to 1 month, because sometimes I like the little bit of like where it looks loose on them. What do you guys think? Okay, so the tights are okay. I mean, they're a little bit big, but we can scoot that up. And there she is. Look how cute she looks. And Donna, I can't wait for us to have our little twins. Our little twin girls. So, and thank you so much, Donna, for being so patient with me that day too. I don't know if you know, I was working that day, and I still have, I drive around so much. Like, I was working in the morning, and at the same time trying to answer emails, because I got so many emails, and I was really trying to make sure I was answering everyone between working. And then I had to, in the afternoon, I was doing a lot of running around, driving my kid. They have things they do. So I was just really busy. And in the meantime, I goofed. But thank you so much for being so patient with me. But there she is, guys. What'd you think? What do you think? I think this looks really cute on her. Oh, Maribet. Oh, where did you get this cutie at? This one, I got her from Russia. Wait, is she in Russia? Natalie Vetrova is her artist. Natalie Vetrova, yeah. Oh, Belarus. No, it's Russia. It's Russia. No, I'm confusing these artists. It's Natalie Vetrova. Now, the kit itself is a sold out kit. There was only 200 made of them. So it's really hard to find her. So I had found the kit from another artist who had a stash, and she happened to have, I paid a pretty penny. I paid like, I don't know if I should tell you guys. Want to know how? Okay, usually blank kits go for like $109 to $130, okay? From a dealer. That's the price you're paying if you're paying from a dealer. But when it's a sold out limited edition kit, and it's a very low number, it's harder to find, and therefore you pay a lot more money. For the kit itself, and like I said, I probably can contribute, I'm terrible for contributing to the cost, of dolls going up, of kits going up, but, don't hate the player, hate the game. Hate the game. I paid $400 for her blank kit, because she's really hard to find. Like I said, there's only 200 of her in the entire world. She's been long sold out. And yeah, I paid a lot of money for her kit. I carefully chose an artist to paint her, and there she is. So it's really exciting. I've done this more than once, because when I love a kit, I usually get more than one. and I paid a lot of money for those kits. I'm not saying it's a good thing. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm just saying don't hate the player, hate the game. It just is what it is. Maribet, thank you. Thank you, Bridget. So that is all I have for you guys. Thanks for hanging out on Sunday. I hope you guys have a really good week next week. If you got to work, you got to work. I know I do. I dread Mondays because it's just so long until Fridays for me. So that is all I have. Thank you to my moderator, Katie at My Little World. You guys, if you don't know Katie, go subscribe to her channel. She has lots of good stuff, beautiful dolls, a lot of good information out on her channel. And she also has a store where she sells a lot of clothes from Europe. So if you're liking what you're seeing here, these outfits, you'll see similar things on my store. I don't know that I have a lot of newborn girl clothes to sell at the moment. I'll see what I have. But Katie brings to you, especially Katie's store. You can share a link to your store here, Katie. Katie's Babies called. I forgot what your store is called, but you can share a link. She has a lot of beautiful Spanish knits and a lot of imported stuff that you just can't buy here or get shipped here to the US. And sometimes she lets go of a lot of things, or she gets like extra of things and she sells them on her store. You're usually getting them for a discounted price because we, when we buy this stuff, we're paying, we're not paying the store cost for these things. We're actually paying what we paid the dealer or the person who's buying it for us. They profit off of, she may have bought this for $7 at the store, but we're paying for her services on top of the shipping, and the shipping's never cheap from Europe. So when we've decided to sell an outfit, we're still selling it at a discount, what we can let go at a discount, but it's still cheaper than it would cost you to get it, to find somebody to buy it for you and and pay for their service and stuff. So check out Katie's clothes. She has really cute stuff there. So that is all for today, guys. I want to thank everybody who joined me today. Thank you so much. Thank you, Elise and Florita Robinson and Maribet. Yes, everyone have a good night. I will see you guys again soon. I don't know when, sometime this week. We'll see. And have a good night. Thanks for watching.